Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Man, August is half over. It's August 15th. Where the heck are all these months going? Anyhow, let's get into today's news, shall we? To lead off, a few odd stories from the Annapolis Police Blotter. On Saturday, police responded to Bunch Street for a hit and run. They found 4 damaged cars and a wheel on the side of the road. They followed the metal marks in the road, and they found a disabled car that did flee the scene. Now, the driver's mother approached the police and told them that her son needed medical attention. He was the person in the car. He said that he was jumped by several of his, quote, friends, unquote, but provided no other information and was taken to shock trauma. Police are still investigating that incident. Also on Saturday evening, police responded to a theft call at a store on Fairfax Road. 2 females and 1 male suspects used a door code to get into the store and steal cash. They fled in a silver Chevy Blazer. Now, police believe they had staked the place out and observed an employee entering the store code and obtained the door code that way. So if you use a door code to get into your house or your business, shield it just like you would your ATM card. The Baltimore Business Journal is reporting that the Westin on Westgate Circle has been sold. A Naval Academy graduate and former Special Forces officer purchased it. Well, Fred Malek didn't, but his real estate investment trust, District Hospitality Partners, did. They've said they plan to do improvements to the lobby, the bar, and the restaurants. And I don't know whether it's just me, but it seems like an awful lot of Naval Academy graduates are buying up all the hotels and opening up all sorts of hotels in the Annapolis area lately. All right, kids, I hate to tell it to you, but only 13 more days of summer vacation, and teachers, it's even worse than that. And parents, after you're done shopping for tax-free week, you want to head to aacps.org/BTS events. Yes, that is where you're going to be able to mark down all of your back-to-school nights that you're going to need to attend. You do want to plan to attend them as best you can. I know it was always difficult for me because we had 3 kids and only 2 parents, but it is really very helpful for your child's success to be involved and know what to expect during the school year. Again, aacps.org/BTS events. And speaking of schools, well, Anne Arundel Community College anyhow, 2 of their students are a pretty big deal. Zoe Hunter and Jesse Eichenreich both got top honors from the League for Innovation for its annual student writing competition. The Student Literary Awards celebrate the best of the best from community colleges nationwide. So congrats to Zoe and Jesse, and congrats to AACC. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap. We are hovering just above 10,000 now and would love for you to join us. If you want to be a part of the crowd, there is a link right here in the show notes to subscribe. It is free, it is short, it is sweet. It comes to your email inbox every evening at 7 p.m. And actually starting today, it is brought to you by the coolest little boutique around, Scout and Molly's. As we begin to wrap it up, it is Ticket Tuesday brought to you by Ram's Head On Stage, so be sure to check out Ram's Head On Stage for all the great upcoming shows. Now today, you've got your choice of 3 shows. You may or may not heard of them, so go to Spotify and Spotify them. Tomorrow, we have tickets to see Blitzen Trapper, and then next Saturday, the 26th, is the Jamie McLean Band along with the Jonathan Sloan Trio, and on Sunday, the 27th, Mishka. These will all be great shows. You can trust me on that one. And for those that aren't aware, we have amazing seats, and some have said they are the best in the house. Anyhow, if you'd like to go, get in touch with me. Let me know which show you'd like to see, and you may be on your way. And as always, thank you so much to Ram's Head On Stage for being such an amazing partner. All right, that is a wrap, but first a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Alpha Engineering. So now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And back with a legal brief, Scott MacMullan from Scott MacMullan Law. All that coming up in just a bit.
Another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. It's the return of Grateful Dead Night on Friday the 18th. A special t-shirt package is available. Back-to-back fireworks carry on to Saturday the 19th with our Baytoberfest. Get some beer specials while you enjoy the game. And get here early on Sunday for a pre-game Meet the Team autograph session. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, August 15th. Yesterday brought some showers and storms to the Annapolis region, and today might bring a few more as well, but then it should be sunny for days starting Wednesday and lasting through the weekend as we start to work our way through the second half of August 2023. Look for mixed skies today with a small chance of an additional storm or two throughout the day with highs near 90 degrees. From there, sunshine returns in full effect tomorrow through the weekend with highs Wednesday in the mid to upper 80s with upper 80s to maybe lower 90s expected for PM highs each day Thursday through Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You never know when you might need an attorney. It could be when the lights light up on the police car behind you. Or maybe you have $1 million idea and need to incorporate. From wills and trusts to car wrecks and arrests, Scott MacMullan with the Annapolis-based Scott MacMullan Law, LLC, is here to offer some insight for you with today's legal brief.
Hello, Annapolis. This is Scott MacMullan, and this is your legal brief. This summer, there's been a lot of traffic stops in Anne Arundel County. I wanted to give you all some practical legal advice and knowledge just for traffic advice and just general legal advice and knowledge to know this summer and beyond. In Maryland, this is important to understand. In Maryland, you cannot expunge a DUI or DWI guilty conviction. The General Assembly a few years back made this a rule. It's one of the only crimes that you cannot expunge. It will be on case search. It will be publicly available for until the General Assembly decides to change that. It will be publicly available. So do know that you cannot expunge a DUI or DWI. Miranda rights. If a police officer pulls you over and doesn't give you your Miranda rights, that doesn't mean that you're going to get your case dismissed. All it means is that the statements after you're arrested can potentially be inadmissible in court. So that could help you potentially beat your case, but it certainly doesn't mean that they don't have probable cause to arrest you and potentially enough evidence to convict you with what happened before the arrest. So understand that just because the officer didn't say the Miranda rights doesn't mean that you're going to get your case dismissed. So that's important. And basically, it's the Miranda rights. You have a right to remain silent, a right to talk to a lawyer. So it's those type of things. Just because they didn't go through the Miranda litany doesn't mean you're going to get your case dismissed. If you are pulled over and charged with an incarcerable offense, you will have to take proactive measures to show up to court. Just because you're pulled over and you didn't get anything in the mail, a lot of times people move. You have to take proactive measures, call an attorney, look on Maryland Case Search, and you need to call the clerk of the court. You are going to have to go to court. What happens is people move, they don't get anything in the mail, years go by, and then all of a sudden they're at the airport, they get pulled over again, and they have a warrant out for their arrest because they didn't show up to court. And no one wants that to happen. No one wants you to get an arrest warrant. It's really inefficient. So make sure if you get pulled over, you're going to have to take proactive measures. It doesn't just magically go away. Okay? If you are pulled over for a traffic citation, you need to, even if it's non-incarcerable, even if you don't have potential jail time, you still have to take proactive measures. Read the citation. It seems simple, but actually read what the police officer gives you and respond to it within 30 days. That's important. If you don't, you could get what's called a failure to comply, and your license could be suspended. And the next time you're pulled over, then all of a sudden you're facing potential jail time charge, driving on a suspended license. So just be careful with that. Be proactive. When a police officer hands you a citation, call an attorney, read the citation, take proactive measures. It doesn't magically go away because you haven't heard anything for a long time. That means your license is suspended or you might have a warrant out for your arrest. Take proactive measures. Call an attorney. Do check the status of your license on the Maryland Vehicle Administration website. That's important. Do not talk to police if you don't need to. Be respectful. Do be respectful to police, but do not be chatty with police officers. You do not need to do that. You can call an attorney, ask for an attorney. You don't want to wish to speak any further. Ask for an attorney, and that should shut down the interaction with the police officer. Okay? And those are just some basic things that I would advise you to do when you're out there driving in your car, just interacting with the world. Be proactive, be polite to police officers, do ask for an attorney, and if you need an attorney, feel free to reach out to us at Scott MacMullan Law, LLC, 443-494-9775. We're right in downtown Annapolis. We have parking. This is information, not advice, and it does not create the attorney-client relationship.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.